Good morning, guys. Internet's back, I think. I think I'm back in business. I'm really not sure. But anyway, in the last couple of days that I've had some time to be fiddling around, I have put together an MA ribbon and a fib script here. I'm going to turn that off for now. And accumulator is... Turn the main script back on. And turn pillager on. But what I wanted you to see is this up here. And I'm going to go through settings first, just so you guys can see what I'm working with. This is subject to change. I have not published this yet. And the style. This is the style. Most of these settings will not change. But it's these crosses right here you want to watch. I'm going to cancel that. Now what I've been doing, and this is not God mode. This is not the God mode script. This has nothing to do with God mode. It's actually better than God mode in a lot of ways. And probably the biggest way is I have not seen it repaint yet. I don't think it will. It fires on the cross. And so far from what I'm seeing, it is deadly accurate. Now, I'm on a 3-minute chart. And she's firing alarms just fine. Let me close that up. But what I wanted you to look at is how they line up. Now you can play with the settings, but this seriously gives you an edge. And I'm actually really tickled with it. Now you see this buy signal here, this green, this one right here. God mode isn't anywhere near it. Now, of course, you know, there's scripts. I mean, you're going to get some that are going to line up, some that aren't. But I'm finding that in a lot of instances, here, God mode had a long fire here. We fired back here. That's a 2-candle edge. Let me close this up so you can see a little bit better. Now we fired a short signal before God mode here. Now this is between the God mode short and long. But we fired a short, and then we fired the long here. But it's a sideways market. You really shouldn't be trading a sideways market anyway. But if we went out to the 12-minute, let me close this up a bit. Let's see, we're going to wait a second for God mode to catch up. Now we called the short here. Now God mode and pivots didn't call it till over here. That's a serious edge when you can pick up 2 candles. And I'm finding this as I go along, It lines up really well with pivots, with the pivot cell here. But this gives us an edge here. Gives us an edge here. And that's before God mode. So I really think that this may be what some of you are looking for. To tell you the truth, I'm really tickled with it. I think it gives us an edge that we all need, along with God mode. But I think God mode leaves us lagging behind a little bit sometimes. And the biggest thing is God mode repaints. So as far as signals go, it's not always the best. And my fires up here aren't. And one of the big differences, I'm going to show you this real quick because I just remembered it. We go back to the settings. God mode fires on the close, and we're firing HLC3. That's the source. So maybe that's the edge. I'd rather have it that way than waiting for the close. And it's seeming to be a very prudent decision. Now, the other thing I want to make a mention of, this is the lines up here are RSI and Stoch lines. This indicator is a Stoch buy. SS is Stoch sell. I'm not as excited about that as far as an alert goes. But as far as getting trend direction, a heads up, Stoch is always a good idea to keep your eye on it, and that just gives you a good place to keep an eye on it. If we go out to the 45-minute, I want to keep this video a little bit short because I really want you to see. There's the buy. There's a sell. There's a buy. There's a sell. Pivot didn't catch it to here. Trend didn't catch it to here. We got all the way down to here. We went sideways. Caught it back here for the short. Called the long here. So we called the long, two candles ahead of the pivot. And this is on the 45-minute. So I think this is, I think it's very, 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 very valuable. Like I said, I haven't published it yet. I'm still playing with it. I kind of wanted to give you a heads up so you could see what was going on. But I'm always striving to get the best that we can get. Now that just fired an alarm. We fired along at 13:14. There we go. Right here. We've got a trend change that's going to be creeping up on us here. But anyway, you guys will be able to play with it soon. I'm going to try and get this thing up. That particular bunch of code I may pull out of here and put it in a different script. It's that valuable, and I am that impressed with it. It hasn't let me down yet. So with that being said, let me know what you think. If you want it, you don't want it. Otherwise, I'll keep it for myself. Then the other thing I've got is the fibs, and I haven't planned on publishing that. It kind of depends on if you guys have some interest in it. Sometimes there's scripts that I use that I don't publish. I keep them for me because I can turn them on, turn them off, and I don't stress over them. But that's kind of up to you. Let me know if there's an interest. I'll do it, and if there's no interest, I am not going to worry about it. But the fibs are pretty damn close too. So anyway, that's that, and I will talk to you all later.